Hello, I am John Najarian, and RebelCon 2022 is almost here. We do have a virtual pass. The virtual pass gives you full access to everything, all the streams, the live trading sessions, all of our fabulous keynote speakers. So to learn more about what's going on at RebelCon 2022, whether you're in person or virtual, check out marketrebellion.com/Dallas. Welcome back. I am John Najarian, and this is 3 at 3 p.m. every business day. We bring you unusual activity that our algorithm has determined is large enough to merit us following into those trades. And so we're coattailing on some of the biggest traders in the world. When we see those big blocks of options go by, we trade options against it. You may elect to trade options or stock or just be entertained. But we'll point these out, and then it's up to you what you'd like to do. I can't pull the trigger for you, folks. All right, let's get started with unusual option activity for the 12th of September. Beautiful September day here, by the way, in New York. The 9/11 observations yesterday were, as always, very somber and tearful. Including the one at Newark Airport, where one of the planes, United 175, took off from. And they had a nice memorial there at the airport in the United terminal for the crew of that airplane. They, of course, recognize everybody's loss, but in particular, their family for United Airlines of those pilots and attendants. So it's interesting to be in New York the day after that. This is the New York Stock Exchange behind me, folks. My friends at the street and Jackie are nice enough to let us shoot from here, and we're delighted to be here. So let's get started with today's 3 at 3. The Rebel Edge, Pete and I just shot it here on the floor. It comes your way every business day, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Actually, it only comes 3 days a week right now, but soon 5 days a week. It comes 1 p.m. Eastern, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays. So please tune in for that. Just shot that one live here on the floor. And a little quick update from Friday's action. We had talked about Robinhood and the unusual buying of those September 11 strike calls. That was when the stock was, let's see, there you see it, when the stock was, when Hood was trading at 1068, moves up today by another 5 1/3%, trading 1116, and those September 11 calls now in the money calls. And we still have a few days, but remember, as always, when you're in the deep end of the pool, meaning when the timed expiration is short, you've got to be quick to take profits, quick to cut losses. I have been locking in profits by selling upside calls against the calls that I bought last week. Also in this one, Antero Resources, that's AR is the symbol. They were buying calls in this one with the stock at 38.68, moves up by better than $2 now, trading 40.71 today, up another 1.5%. And as you might recall, this one is an Appalachian-based energy explorer and producer in the Appalachians. Virtual RebelCon tickets, get them now while they're hot. Next week, we will stop selling them. And next week is when RebelCon kicks off, Wednesday next week, September 21st. We go from the 21st to the 24th. You can see all of it, of course, virtually if you can't attend in person. If there are seats in person, you'll find them at marketrebellion.com/Dallas. And I don't know if there are any seats left, but I know that we can accommodate thousands on the virtual RebelCon. So make sure you check it out. That's marketrebellion.com/Dallas. All right, starting off today with Lucid. There was a very big recommendation of a Chinese EV company today, NIO, and that stock had better than 11% rally. Lucid LCID, $16.30. They're buying the September 17 calls. Big numbers here, 29,000. That's 2.9 million share equivalent, folks, because every option's for 100 shares. So if you just drop 2 zeros at the end of the 29,000, you get the idea. 2.9 million share equivalent of those September 17s. We have joined them in these, except I'm buying the 16 strikes, and I will be selling upside calls against it. As I previously described, deep end of the pool, which is fast time decay. These options expire this Friday. So be very aware and take your profits and or cut your losses quickly anytime you've got that kind of fast time decay. There's some of the group that's going to be down in Dallas next week. AJ Monty, Ryan Mastro, Mike Yamamoto, my brother Pete, me, Bill Johnson, AJ and CJ, and all of these folks, Matt Montemayor, CJ Reichel, will be down there in Dallas. I hope you can join us either virtually or in person. And now, after perhaps we see a little rally lift us back up to resistance, somebody steps in and buys a lot of IWM puts. These are puts that give them the right to sell at the October 183 strike for the IWM, 1.7 million share equivalent. So nearly 2 million shares of $188 stock. You get the idea. This is a $170 million trade, folks. I like following big trades like that. So somebody either wanted a lot of protection really fast, or they think that maybe after we've traded up and hit resistance to the upside, maybe we bounce back down, because the index was trading 188 when they were buying these $5 out of the money puts. Market, let's see, you want to trade like a floor trader? Well, you can master momentum. We're all about that tomorrow, Tuesday, September 13th. It'll be coming your way. You just sign up at marketrebellion.com and you can join us for any of these webinars that we do for free over at marketrebellion.com. That's free webinar tomorrow. Just go to marketrebellion.com to sign up. That will be at 7 p.m. Eastern time, not the usual 4 p.m. right at the market closed. We're going to see how you guys like it a little bit later into the evening rather than right at the close. There's my brother Pete and I think Pete's joining on that tomorrow. And then this is our final trade of the day, Matterpoint. This is a stock that began the year about $20. It has fallen dramatically, as you see here, down to about $4.64. Ouch. Is it ready for a bounce? Well, people probably thought it was ready for a bounce when it was at 10 and it had lost 50%. Now that it's lost over 75%, people are playing for a bounce again, except this time at the $5 strike for a $4.64 stock. I like the odds a lot better for this. 5,000, again, add 2 zeros to the end. That's 500,000 share equivalent. Again, love following fast money into trades like this. So I am in MTTR calls. That's going to do it for us today, folks. We'll be back here tomorrow at the New York Stock Exchange. Encourage you to join us and tell a friend about it. Marketrebellion.com/get started gets you education and subscription information about all of our services. That's marketrebellion.com/get started. And I'll see you tomorrow from the New York Stock Exchange.